Hello and welcome back. So we're supposed to see an image here if an image does exist. So that's not a big deal. So we come back to test tab, edit question, and excuse me there, right inside, where is this? Where is the image itself? So the image is here. Now what I want to do is, actually let's do this outside. I'll just say div. I want to put this inside a div. So we want to display our image if it does exist. So let's say image, and we'll need a source. I'll say PHP. In fact, let me just put that equal sign. Obviously we need the root, and then we need the, yeah, that was correct, question image, and close that. Yeah, and then let's have let's use some classes here. Class, I want to display block, and I want display block and MX auto so that it's in the center, and then I want a width of 50%. Let's do that and let's see if it works. Okay, there we go. It's doing what it's supposed to do, but I just can't see the image. So let's just inspect the element. So the source is showing correctly, except there's no slash there. So that's the problem. So right between these babies, there should be a slash like so. Should have thought of a better way to do that. So it should show now, and there we go. So back here, this one that has an image, click edit, and there we go. If I go back, let's see one that doesn't have an image and see what impact that has. So we have this empty thingy here, which isn't good at all. So we can cure this problem by simply asking the question, does this file exist? So I'm just going to do a PHP and say if file exists and put that in there. I will close this. Of course, I need my closing PHP tag, which I'll copy from here and paste it there. And that's it, really. So if I now refresh, no image there, no image there either, but where there is an image, we should see one. There we go. Very, very cool. Now, the other thing is we have to change the name here, whether it's subjective, objective, etc. So what to do here, because this is for editing all questions, right? So it may be subjective or objective. So I just need to put an if statement here. So I will open and close some tags. Now, I'll create a variable called quest type. Why did I do that? I'll give it a default value of subjective, but then check with what's going on using something like this. So we say if is set type and type is equal to objective, then we change it to that. And then I'll say else, but then I'll add another if statement like that and add something else. So here the quest type will be objective. And then finally here it will be objective or multiple choice, right? We'll just call it multiple choice. So multiple, I don't know, should we write choice though? I think multiple is enough just to know what the type is. This is what we will be saving in the database to differentiate the differences, but this is what the user will see. So right here I'll copy this and add it right here. like so, and that should do it. So I need to copy exactly this for the add version as well, which is right up the top here. I will replace with that. Once I do that, I need to rename this file from add subjective. Let's rename it to add question. Since it's the only file that will add all questions, we change it. And then, of course, now we have to change all references to this inside the single test view right here. So instead of add subjective, this is add question. And we will change this as well to question, just for consistency. Yeah. Add question, edit question. So these two are irrelevant. So, boom. Okie dokie. Now, wait, let me make sure yeah, no, those are definitely not needed. Now we can go to the single test and change all references to the tabs here. And this one tab right here, this should be question. Okay, we are in business. And also, what else we need to change? I think that's about it. We come down here, we'll test things. If they don't work out, then we know we are missing something. Okay, so edit question, finally, we are supposed to save the data. So this is update. Yeah, now update requires an ID right about here. So since we already have this question where we are getting this, we will put that here. ID, comma, and that solves our problem. Yes, yes. Now a problem comes in if we don't find the question we are looking for. Yes, but wait a minute, this is the how is this knowing which question to get though? This is interesting. How does it know? Test ID. So this is the row for the other stuff. But then, so it uses that. Okay. Looking good. Let me go back now. Let's look at the title. Add subjective. Very good. Add objective. Very good. Let's edit an objective. It shouldn't be add, it should be edit. Sorry about that. Let's go back to the edit. Let's see here. Edit. Refresh. Okay. Edit objective. Let's try and edit a subjective question. Edit subjective. Okay, so I think things be looking up. So let's see if we can add an answer to this. So there we go. And the answer could be, let's say, an answer like so. Save. Oopsie. So attempt to read property question on Boolean. So yeah, things are not good. This is on line 28. Yes. Let's see what's going on here, shall we? This is edit question inc on line 28. This is right here. And let's go down to line 28 right there. Okay, so question on boo. So it's saying this is a Boolean. Well, why is it a Boolean? It means it couldn't read from the database. So which means the problem is in the controller. Is it not? So I think what's happening here is that when we redirect, we're not providing the quest ID, like right there, yeah? So let's do something about that. So I'm just going to do that, and then I will concatenate slash, and then let's concatenate a quest ID like so. What else? Now also the question should have a type, so depending on the type, yeah, so that's one extra thing to think about. So in the edit here, let me go back to edit here. What about tab view include? Yeah, this is what I was looking for right here. This is where we add the type. So I just want to add type there. So copy, this is the test tab view inc, back to single test, and I want to add type at the end here. So I'm just going to do dot type, and then to get type itself, we used this right here. So type was objective there, and let me copy that. Actually, it starts from here. So copy all that, come back to single test, and I want to know what the type is right here. Check the question type. Yes. Of course, we don't need the PHP tags, so out. Let's move those out as well. Squeeze things up a bit. Let me remove this as well. That changes to a bracket. Close that up. Okay, so question type is equal to objective, then this is the type, otherwise it's 0. So that is just for the URL. That way we are redirected to the correct place. So let me go back and let's try and save again. So save. Okay, so this time everything comes back proper with an answer as well. Let's go back. Pretty cool. Now we have an answer. Now let's look here if we can edit this without affecting the image. Yeah, so back here, let me just add a test question with an image. Also, let me just add also. I don't want to change the image, so I won't put anything here, and save the question. Yeah, so the image still there, the also still there. Cool. Go back, refresh. Yes, so we have edited without affecting the image. And if I now want to take it back to where it was, but then I want to add a different image and perhaps a comment as well. Let's see, where are we here? Wrong place? Yeah. Let me add, what do I add here? Not so much of good images. Yes, let's see here a comment. I want to add a comment as well, and then save the question. So comment was saved, the new image was saved. Pretty cool, huh? There we go, look at that, and they comment below there. Okay, so the editing of these things is done. The only question is, if I click on edit and then for some reason I add an ID that does not exist, what do I get? Look there, I get all these errors. So to avoid all these errors is a simple thing. So we're just going to come to the tab, test tab edit question inc. So right here we will put an if statement. So let's put an if statement. If is object question, yeah, and close that. Then let's copy an end if right at the end here, paste, wait, okay, cool. Then if we duplicate this, we can put an else statement, full colon, and then say something like sorry, that question was not found. But we will need a back button as well. So let's copy that back button break tag and paste that button. Yes. So let's refresh. Yeah, sorry that question was not found. Back. Yeah, cool. Okay, so we've safeguarded things, we've edited. Now it's time to delete a question.